ISIL cruelty deserves our strongest condemnation. Turkish scholar Fethullah Gulen has sent out a strongly worded statement against the barbarity of the militant group.
As a practicing Muslim, I strongly condemn the brutal atrocities of the ISIL terrorist group. Their actions are a disgrace to the faith they proclaim and are crimes against humanity.
This is not the first time the renowned thinker has criticized the group that uses religion as a guise to mask its motivations. To that, Gulen's reply is,
"Religion provides a foundation upon which to establish peace, human rights, freedoms, and the rule of law. Any interpretations to the contrary, including the abuse of religion to fuel conflicts, are simply wrong and deceitful."
Gulen, who has inspired the grassroots Hizmet or service movement, has been an outspoken critic of all groups like ISIL.
Al-Qaeda did so 13 years ago and Boko Haram more recently. What they all have in common is a totalitarian mentality that denies human beings their dignity.
ISIL has been accused of horrible acts of torture against minorities in Iraq, and Fethullah Gulen has come out strongly against any form of persecution. He says,
"Any form of violence against innocent civilians or persecution of minorities contradicts the principles of the Quran. ISIL members are either completely ignorant about the faith they proclaim, or their actions are designed to serve individual interests or those of their political masters."
Gulen, who espouses intercultural faith and dialogue as essential tenets of his philosophy, has offered condolences to the victims of ISIL's violence, the families of James Foley, Stephen Sotloff, and others.
May God give them strength, patience, and perseverance, and alleviate their suffering. I also pray for the immediate and safe release of hostages.
Fethullah Gulen's message has appeared in the New York Times, Wall Street Journal, Washington Post, Chicago Tribune, and LA Times in the U.S.